Archangel Michael says, "There is a silence growing around your name, but behind it, something disturbing stirs. A shadow has started to walk in your shoes, say your words, claim your blessings. And tonight, a mask is slipping, and a truth is preparing to burn through the deception like wildfire. They never expected you to find out this soon. But heaven has ears where no one expects them, and eyes that cannot be fooled. Someone has accepted money to live as you, to imitate your energy, and to step into rooms that were meant for your arrival. They're taking calls in your name, signing your future in places you've never walked." Type Amen to get blessing 333. This impersonator has studied you closely, your voice, your habits, even your hidden pains. They are not just mimicking you, they are attempting to become you in the eyes of others. And for a while, they succeeded. They fooled a few people who once held your name in their hearts like gold. They started by watching from afar. Then they moved closer, speaking to your connections, aligning with those who doubted you. They offered charm where you gave truth, and lies where you offered light. Now the web they've woven is tightening, but not around you. It's around themselves. Type Amen to get blessing 447. Archangel Michael says, "The betrayal is being recorded in the divine scrolls, every act watched, every sentence copied noted. The heavens know the pain of seeing someone wear your soul like a costume. But justice is not just coming, it has already been sent. In a certain meeting, your signature appeared, but you had never been there. In a conversation, your words echoed, but you never opened your mouth. Even on social platforms, someone is imitating your light and twisting it. This goes deeper than jealousy, this is a paid deception, an operation funded to replace you." Type Amen to get blessing 224. Someone paid them to become a fake version of your destiny. They are showing up as you, blocking your blessings, and presenting your future as their own. This act has reached a tipping point, and the angelic realm is no longer silent. You have been protected, though it hasn't always felt that way. Moments of delay, confusion, and missed signs weren't your fault, they were interruptions caused by the mimic. But the delays are ending, because the real you is about to step forward. You were never erased. You were hidden so your spirit could be preserved. Type Amen to get blessing 589. Comments are important, let others know you are awake. If you felt like your energy was drained suddenly, it's not random. This imposter has tried to take your spiritual essence, too. But your soul is not for sale, and heaven knows your original vibration. The mask will fall in a shocking moment, publicly. In front of someone powerful, their lies will crack and expose everything. They'll stutter while trying to act like you. And someone will say, "That's not them. I know the real one." Type Amen to get blessing 199. You are the original and no replica can sustain that fire. The one pretending to be you used spells, influence, charm, and deceit. They went so far as to change their look, name, and even manipulate photos. But the energy never matched, you can't fake soul. A spiritual court has been held. Archangel Michael says the ruling is clear, the imposter has lost the divine contract. That contract was not meant for them, it was written in heaven for you. And very soon, the doors meant to open for you will slam shut on them. Type Amen to get blessing 364. This was never just a game. They risked everything to wear your life, and they will pay a deep cost. Because in trying to take what wasn't theirs, they crossed into forbidden territory. Someone in your own circle gave them information. Shared your stories, your secrets, your rhythm. You thought it was friendship, but it was a transaction. They sold your spirit in pieces, and the impostor stitched it together. Type Amen to get blessing 528. But there is something they could never duplicate, your resilience. They wore your smile, but not your scars. They mimicked your joy, but not your journey. And that difference will be their undoing. An email, a photo, a message, they left behind traces. The spiritual realm has already gathered the evidence. It will come to light through a channel you least expect. Someone is about to speak up, and they will defend the real you. Type Amen to get blessing 318. You have been tested by this, yes. But what it awakened in you is a fire so bright that even the heavens pause to watch. Your rise will be louder because of the theft. Your comeback will feel divine because it is divine. Don't respond to every mimic. They are trying to provoke you to fall out of your character. Silence is your sword right now. Let the divine thunder speak in your place. Type Amen to get blessing 400. The impostor thought time would erase you. But time is turning on them now. What was hidden will scream for exposure. There is a hidden recording, your name is mentioned. And in that moment, someone realizes the impostor doesn't know the real you like they claimed. It will feel like divine comedy, but it's a sacred strike. Their story ends where yours truly begins. Type Amen to get blessing 600. Soon, you will be called into a place where people will apologize. They'll admit they believed the wrong one. They'll confess they saw someone acting like you, but it never felt right. The person paid to pretend to be you is scared now. They sense the storm. They are dreaming of you, haunted by your light. Because no matter how much they practice, they can't recreate your divine mark. Type Amen to get blessing 712. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Someone from your past will bring you a photo, look closely. They were in the room with the impostor, thinking it was you. Their regret will burn, and their loyalty will return. Archangel Michael says, you were never abandoned. You were being secured. Now your voice will rise like thunder through the silence they tried to wrap you in. You will be recognized, fully. Type Amen to get blessing 841. Don't be surprised when your name begins to circulate again. But this time, correctly, with reverence and clarity. Those who tried to erase you will now have to say your name with respect. The impostor will disappear in shame. Their masks, their mirrors, their imitation will melt away. Because truth has no twin. And divine identity can't be copied. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Prepare yourself. A meeting is coming where the truth will be spoken. Loud. Your face will be shown, your name cleared, your future unblocked. Every door that refused to open is now listening for the sound of your real footsteps. Your energy is returning. You're regaining what was stolen. Because you are the rightful heir. Type Amen to get blessing 733. This was a spiritual battle as much as it was a physical one. The enemy tried to put a clone in your place, but you can't clone a calling. Your destiny was carved with heavenly fire. Comment below if your soul has felt this disturbance. You are not crazy. You are not forgotten. You are rising, and nothing fake can rise with you. Let the heavens deliver what is yours, unfiltered and undiluted. Type Amen to get blessing 511. This chapter is closing, and a better one is being written in golden ink. One where you shine as the original, where your truth makes waves. The time of imitation is over. They were paid to pretend. But no payment can sustain what is not true. Your life was never meant to be played like a role, it is divine purpose in motion. And now, that purpose is about to roar. Type Amen to get blessing 288. They whispered behind doors, rehearsed your tone, and rehearsed your laughter. They wore your colors, quoted your phrases, and convinced people you were replaceable. But now, the world is beginning to feel the difference. Because the moment you step back into alignment with your truth, the fake reality collapses. You don't need to expose them, heaven is already doing it for you. A divine light is shining on every conversation where your name was twisted. People will begin to sense the deception, they will feel the distortion deep in their spirit. Type Amen to get blessing 611. The impersonator can't hold the weight of your journey. They want the crown but not the cross. They chased your reward but not your resilience. That's why everything they try to do now will begin to fail. Contracts they signed in your name will be reversed. Connections they built on your back will crumble. Because you can only imitate for a moment, truth is timeless. Type Amen to get blessing 344. There's a letter being drafted with your name on it, addressed to you, not them. And the moment it arrives, it will shift everything. An invitation, a breakthrough, a sacred call you thought was long gone. Archangel Michael says, you are the only one marked to carry this mission. Your presence activates peace, and your absence awakens confusion. And that's exactly what's about to be revealed, who the real one is. Type Amen to get blessing 122. The imposter is watching, even now. They're seeing the shift. They feel the pull. Because your light is returning like a wave they can't outrun. There are places where your photo has been replaced. There are groups where your name was erased. But soon, those who try to remove you will be forced to restore you. The real voice always echoes louder than a counterfeit whisper. Type Amen to get blessing 888. They were paid in secrets and strategy. But no one told them, destiny is not transferable. You were chosen long before they pretended to be you. They wore your crown in private but feared your throne in public. Because in the presence of the original, the fake begins to shake. They lose rhythm, lose confidence, lose control. And that's what is happening now. Type Amen to get blessing 505. Someone tried to block your path using their fake version of you. They pretended to be hurt like you, wise like you, soft like you, but never true like you. Because truth isn't performed. It's lived, breathed, carried in silence. An old connection will reach out with a confession. They'll admit they were fooled. But what they say next will shock you. They were paid to believe the wrong person. They took what they saw and judged what they didn't understand. Type Amen to get blessing 377. But even in that betrayal, heaven used it to strengthen you. You were taught to rise without applause. You were forced to grow roots while they chased leaves. And now your roots are pulling you upward. Your name is being placed back in rooms from which it was stolen. The people who once whispered against you will now shout your praise. Because the divine doesn't forget what it created. Type Amen to get blessing 909. The one pretending to be you is being haunted by the life they tried to fake. Their dreams are full of your face. Their days are full of fear, always looking over their shoulder. Because lies cannot hold power forever. They decay slowly, then all at once. And the collapse of this deception has already begun. One wrong step and the whole mask will disintegrate. Type Amen to get blessing 277. There is a written proof waiting to surface. A document signed by them pretending to be you. But someone is investigating it now, silently but surely. A woman will step forward. She was deceived once, but no longer. She has kept receipts, messages, photos. She will become the crack in their story. Type Amen to get blessing 134. They copied your walk but not your purpose. They sang your song but couldn't find the melody. Because everything they stole was superficial. You are the source. You are the spirit. You are the divine echo. What you carry can't be faked. That's why you're still standing even when they tried to erase you. Type Amen to get blessing 800. Soon, someone with authority will ask, where is the real one? That moment will feel like thunder. Because you will rise, not to explain, but to reclaim. You won't need to scream to be heard. The power in your silence will speak louder than any lie. The room will fall still. And the imposter will no longer be able to hide. Type Amen to get blessing 455. People will wonder how they believed the lie for so long. But you won't be bitter, you will be glowing. Your light will tell a story words never could. The divine is setting the record straight. And everything written in falsehood is being corrected in fire. The scroll of heaven is not a rumor, it is divine truth. And it holds your name, unblemished. Type Amen to get blessing 300. Archangel Michael says, you were never forgotten, you were being protected. You were hidden in plain sight until the time was safe. Now that time has come. Speak no more of the pain. Let your footsteps speak instead. You are walking into spaces that once excluded you. But this time, as the divine original. Type Amen to get blessing 155. What was stolen will be returned. But better, it will be multiplied. Because the heavens don't restore half. They return double. Every connection, every voice, every dollar that was misused in your name will shift back to you. Even the friends they borrowed pretending to be you will realize the truth. You will be celebrated, not pitted. You will be honored, not mocked. Type Amen to get blessing 620. Let the impostor face their mirror. Let them answer to the silence. Let them carry the shame of their performance. Because you are no longer fighting for your place. It was always yours. Now the heavens are shouting your name again. And the world must remember it. Type Amen to get blessing 388. The mask has cracked. Soon, it will fully fall. And underneath, everyone will see the truth that heaven already knew. You were never lost. You were never weak. You were rising in the quiet while they pretended in the noise. And now, your voice will echo like a bell through every room your name was once betrayed. Type Amen to get blessing 441. Your identity is fire. It burns through imitations. And the smoke rising now is the end of their performance. Stand tall, chosen one. Your time is not just coming, it is here. Let your steps speak. Let the divine justice roar. Type Amen to get blessing 777. There is a door that was once slammed shut in your face because someone pretending to be you stood there first. They wore a fake smile and delivered twisted words that made others question your character. But the energy behind lies can only last so long before it starts decaying from the inside out. The people they fooled are waking up. They're realizing the version of you they met didn't feel like truth. They're replaying conversations, comparing energies, and something just doesn't sit right anymore. That feeling? It's your spirit returning to take its rightful space. Type Amen to get blessing 422. The ones who paid this impersonator to wear your energy like a costume had one goal: to delay you. They feared what your real presence would do if it entered the right places. They tried to stall your prophecy by presenting a counterfeit version to the world. But now, even the hands that signed that agreement are trembling. The original blueprint is returning. The impostor's mirror is cracking from within. Every step they take forward is haunted by the truth they tried to suppress. Type Amen to get blessing 213. A man who supported this act of deception is about to remove his loyalty. He believed them for too long, but the weight of your truth is undeniable. He will come with regret, and also with information. He will say, "I didn't know they weren't you until I felt the silence inside them." Your absence carried more presence than their imitation. And now, heaven is allowing the scales to balance right before your eyes. No more pretending. No more false lights. Type Amen to get blessing 744. Somewhere, there is an account created in your name. They used it to message others. To take advantage, to spread confusion, to twist your identity in small doses. But soon, someone will trace the digital fingerprints. And what they discover will dismantle everything the impersonator built. Their mask will not just fall, it will shatter in public view. And you won't have to lift a finger. Type Amen to get blessing 899. People who never defended you will start to speak up. They'll say, "We were wrong." And those words will echo in the same places where you were once ignored. Your silence has been powerful. Your patience has been holy. And now, your reward will be visible. Not just in heaven, but here, before eyes that once doubted you. Type Amen to get blessing 531. There's a video recording they tried to hide. In it, they slipped. They used a wrong word, forgot a detail, mimicked your voice but missed your soul. And that one clip will go viral, not to shame you, but to reveal you. People will finally say, that's not them. That's someone else trying to be them. And the truth will blaze through every feed, every group chat, every lie they built. You were never the fake just got loud. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Archangel Michael says, your throne was never empty, it was being guarded. You are stepping into a moment that was paused by deception but now accelerated by divine timing. No one can pretend to be you anymore without burning in your light. You are the fire that can't be cloned. The imposter is already losing their voice in places where your voice is now rising. And soon, their name will vanish while yours is restored like gold purified in the furnace. Let heaven continue its work. Type Amen to get blessing 120. Someone tried to delete your impact. But every seed you planted in truth is now blooming with vengeance. Your love, your energy, your power, none of it can be mimicked anymore. They are tired. The imposter is exhausted from trying to keep up with a soul they never understood. They thought it was about fame, but didn't know your journey came with warfare. Now the storm they created is flooding back toward them. Type Amen to get blessing 302. They use charm and tricks to cover the truth. But charm cannot replace divine authority. They even tried to charm those close to you into believing you were unstable. But it backfired. Because your peace never left you. And now the real ones are circling back, ashamed of how easily they were misled. They'll ask for forgiveness, but you don't need their apology to walk in your royalty. Type Amen to get blessing 484. A child recognized you before the adults did. They said, that's not them, and no one listened. But heaven did. That child carries prophetic innocence. Their words will now be remembered. The truth they spoke will return like a trumpet sound. And the echo of their innocence will break the adult-made lie. Type Amen to get blessing 555. You'll find out that this impersonator even used your story to gain sympathy. They cried your tears, told your struggles, and claimed your breakthroughs. But they didn't live it, they only rehearsed it. And now, people are beginning to feel that something isn't right. Their spirit doesn't match the pain they describe. Their joy feels forced. Their sorrow feels rehearsed. Because they've been acting, and every actor's performance must end. Type Amen to get blessing 201. Soon, the same hands that funded their deception will pull away. The money will stop flowing. And the lies will dry up like dust in a sacred storm. They'll try to pivot, to become someone else. But the curse of pretending has stuck to them now. And the only way out is through the truth they refuse to live. But by then, it will be too late. Type Amen to get blessing 313. Your face will appear in a publication. But not how you expect. Your truth will be revealed in a story that clears your name. You won't need to explain anything. Someone else will do it for you. Someone once fooled will now fight for you. They were blind, but now they see. And they'll speak your name with a fire that comes only from divine correction. Type Amen to get blessing 700. The one who pretended to be you is breaking from the inside. They can't keep lying anymore. Their own reflection is betraying them. They see your rise and panic in silence. They feel your return and tremble at night. They know their borrowed time is over. And the only thing left is to watch the truth walk back into the room they tried to steal. Type Amen to get blessing 808. Chosen one, your name was never just a label, it was a calling. And what is called by heaven can't be cancelled by humans. You were hidden for a purpose. Now you will shine with power. Not to prove a point, but to fulfill prophecy. The impostor will watch what they could never become. And you will walk fully into the divine spotlight that was paused, but never cancelled. Type Amen to get blessing 3333.